Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello, I'm just
Hello.
focusing
I'm
trading
just
right now. I
focusing
took
trading
some
right now. I
positions.
took some positions.
Just want to
Just
check
want to
something.
check something.
Probably we can take a retrace.
Take a retrace.
We can make a day for a
Make a
retrace.
day for a
Today
retrace.
could be a
Today could be
day for a
a
retrace.
day for a
Sorry.
retrace. Sorry.
Okay, I'm risking
I'm risking
two contracts in
two
this trade on
contracts in
Dow.
this trade on Dow.
I tested some shorts and they are working good. The entry in the Dow was very bad to be honest. But I already took this trade and it went good. So I just decided to take on more risk and capitalize in a lower flush in the impulse. I see that Dow, if we get a trade, it could get a little extension more than the Standard & Poor because probably that is already extended. Shorting more here on the Standard & Poor. Got good entry. Got a flush. Good flush. Good entry in the Standard & Poor. I had a bad call probably on the Dow. Dow is not getting as much as lower leg. I'll push more for the Standard & Poor. And I will withdraw one contract in the Dow as fast as I can. Dow refusing a lot. concentrating right now on the Dow trade. I want to take one contract as far as I can, as fast as I can, and then move into my Standard & Poor's trade. But the Dow is not giving back, so I might cut this in losses. Okay, I'm gonna pay for my trade on. Okay, I'm paying for my trade on break even this, and focusing now on my trade on Standard & Poor's, changing down. We're below the BUHO, we're doing good. I'm not gonna give back more than this. If you want to stop me out, that's good. So then if this is flushing, I'm pushing with two contracts. Sorry guys, I forgot to send you guys this. Okay. I don't care, we got break even on that. I'm super happy. Good. And for all of those that are coming from Cisco, I'm sorry guys that I'm not using Cisco. It's just that I'm trading equities these days. I'm not trading crypto. I mean, I'm trading crypto. I'm just holding, so I have not much to do right now there. Having a good flush. On Standard & Poor's short is confirmed, at least on my system. I'm shorting everything that goes up. Good freaking momentum there. I'm too late to short. Probably should push this. I could push. Oh, sorry, man. What is going on?
What is going on?
I was trying to
I was trying to
push on this,
push on this,
and I
and
pushed something.
I pushed something.
No, I'm gonna close
No,
this
I'm gonna
trace.
close this trace.
Close it, and I was
Close it,
about to
and I
push
was
here.
about to push here.
Okay, I see good
Okay, I
grids.
see good
I
grids.
got liquidity up
I got
front.
liquidity up front.
I might get rid
I
of.
might get rid of.
Okay, I'm accepting the
Okay,
loss
I'm
in the last
accepting the loss
contract.
in the last contract.
Good. Shorts getting filled.
Shorts
Shorts
getting
getting
filled.
filled.
Shorts
And
getting
calling
filled.
shorts getting
And
filled.
calling shorts getting filled.
So let's see.
Let's see.
Shorts getting filled.
Shorts getting filled.
Damn.
Damn.
I don't want to get back that position.
Get back that position.
I don't think this
I don't
is
think
going to
this
get
is
back.
going
I'm
to
just
get
going to
back.
break
I'm
even
just
this
going to
trade.
break even this trade.
Okay, it's bouncing
Okay,
back
it's bouncing
hard.
back hard.
Okay, I made that call.
Bad call.
Giving back some
Giving
profits
back
now,
some
but
profits now, but
let's wait.
let's wait.
55 points.
5 points.
It's inside the range. Pushing more here. Okay. I'm just going to take the break even. We break even this and closing. We're not making money out of this position. Good. That's it, boys. I'm walking away. 15 minutes. It's 7 a.m. I'm rushed. I need to relax a little. We have a good net PNL. I didn't recycle so much. Probably you had a lot of questions. I did something that I shouldn't done probably in front of you guys. I have explanations. I remember the video I passed in my Telegram. It's called market making, right? So we're bringing some concepts I could make. Probably hold this trade more longer, but I try to follow my rules. If I got my bias correctly, I will push. But if I totally have it wrong, for example, with this pushback, I know what to do to defend it myself. But I'm not going to pretend to make money out of a position that I know that I was completely wrong. Probably I could get out possibly with a little bit of drift and slippage. I'm paying some commissions, but I'm not taking the whole hit, right? So this kind of a strategy is always move your hit ratio and your win rate, because it's not that you are always right. I'm not. Synthetically, you get this high win ratios when you just fight back the position. But it's not that easy, right? I was using DAO, which is a cheap contract each, so it's more possible to do this type of strategies and assets like they are more mean reverting, like DAO was having, in my opinion, a very tight range, not compared with example. I was looking Nasdaq, not compared with example the Standard and Poor, which the range was shorter, and that's what I thought that I think I can capitalize on that velocity. So yeah. Hello everyone. For those who are just getting in this part of the video, I'm Wolf Founder. I'm options trading and momentum scalping, and I was making some business in the morning. I am using a prop firm, another prop firm, but this is not for crypto, it's for futures. We can talk about that. And I just need a time off.
a time
I will
off.
go.
I
I
will
will
go.
come
I
back
will
to
come back to
assess the market.
assess the
What
market.
is
What is
the end of the session?
the end of the session?
If I
If
have possibility to
I
take
have
some trades,
possibility to
we
take
will
some
do.
trades, we will do.
And
And
yeah, coming back
yeah,
in 10.
coming back in 10.
Checking sound.
Checking sound.
Checking sound.
Checking sound.
Mm. Sound. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that about the sound, man. I'm coming back. I'm checking out the market. Um, my the price is inside my range yet. What happened here? And the price is still inside the range, so I won't trade there. At 2000. I don't know why I click what I clicked that. Okay, thank you. Thank you for mentioning that about the So sorry, continuing. I just checking the audio that you guys are hearing correctly. What I was saying is that the price is inside the range. So I won't trade if it's inside of this range, which was the open price. We have on the open price 42.85. 85 is here. This is the open price, and the previous close was 90. So we have this range here, right? We can put a line even. $84 as the open, so we're short in the day. And the closing price was 90. So we basically short on the day. And this is the way that you can measure, for example, your markets. depending if you want to choose your bias, this is a very simple way of doing. You take the previous close, you take the open price, you wow, you use that range, and you long it above, you short it below, right? So I shorted below, and it was a very wild action actually. Okay, my mouse just mouse got off battery. Okay, so I was saying that you apply that. Oh, let me play it. Oh, okay. I need to put this first. Okay, good. Oh, this won't work while it's. Alright. Time for this to shine. Good. Sorry. So you take this, you're short in a day. You say, okay, I was shorting this because, okay, I saw the I saw the open range, and I know that the very 30 seconds of the open is the most volatile one, so I wanted to take advantage of it. I couldn't actually. I went, well, yes, I did. I shorted, but I shorted this at lows, so I had to fight back. Um, I know that this will be, some volatility because there always are. It's the trend days like this one, for example, is where you could get troubles using this kind of strategies, which it's very important when I'm trying to trade. I always trying to assess where's my trend. For example, like these days, if I happen to try the same strategy that I use here, but there, I will definitely lose a ton of money. But the important thing, and I actually long this very good. I should held and keep adding, but you know, I'm not saying that you have to be perfect. Sometimes you're going to make mistakes. That day I miss a day that when I could make a lot of money, but it was my first day of trading, so I wanted to keep it simple. Mm, and we were opening above the we were opening green at a day, so it was very easy just to keep adding to my position. I bought some some S&P contracts, uh, but I wasn't so satisfied with the money I made, to be honest. But it is what it is. Now barely is breaking below, but this will be a very mean reverting action, so it probably won't work for me to spend more money on this. even though we already made some actually. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I took a big loss on that one, but my equity didn't peak. As you can see, my equity peak above 200, so I just made back what I lost. So I don't feel bad for that. 7.5 market range. Very low action, to be honest. We were lucky that we could capture some capability of the move. So, okay, I'm gonna speak what I'm looking. Probably your question is what the heck is all this about? First thing is, I suggest you to strongly ditch whatever your time candles are. Whatever time candles are completely useless. Oh, but there is somebody that uses. Oh, okay, I understand that there is ton of ways to make money on the market, and I'm first starting to say if you have one of those that you can just be ballsy and long and short your opinion and held that opinion until your take profit offsets your stop losses at least 5 times out of 10, then completely you're a beast and you don't need all this bullshit, right? um, because psychology itself could be enough edge to just bypass whatever sophisticated indicator is. I even have discussed this with LMMs, with chatbots and stuff, AIs, and it's possible, right? So for me, it's I don't have that kind of strength. It's very impressive people who do it. I stopped chasing that stuff a, a long time ago. I've been trading almost 6 years now. Um, and where you're looking, this is like a tick chart. Uh, just let me cancel any kind of trading. This is like a tick chart, and where you're looking is a tape. So with the DOM, I want to see who is trying to make some fails, because I have written some of these algorithms that I have created some of these algorithms which are grid bots in essence, and I have made a lot of them and I understand exactly how they work. And using grid bots is almost impossible in this kind of markets to defeat, because they know how, the people who trade legacy and all that stuff. I mean, the executives, they know market making is a lucrative business, but it needs to be done with certain kind of sophistication, and if you don't have that, you can be problematic. Like in crypto, that's why it's very good to be a market maker there, because it's like a no man's rule. You go no lands, no man's land, right? So you can do whatever you want. On equities, you have rules, and you need to respect them, and so making the game total a little bit harder. So I have two kinds of approaches. One is totally discretionary, and I'm looking at the DOM, and I have a lot of screen time looking at the DOM. The second one is systematic, so I will do certain type of actions depending of mechanic situations. And the first thing is that I need to assess one thing: is this a trending market, or a two-way market? And you can know that in the first 30 minutes in the open. You got a wild range, probably 200 ticks range. I'm mentioning this one that you have up right here. Then you can have some volume around 300 contracts, three three 300, no, $300,000, 300,000 contracts open. It's a good balloon right now. The balloon is kind of weak. I don't know that. I don't think that it's going up anyway, in any way. Um, and like I explained these lines, the second mechanic will be, if I have a big range, I probably going to exhibit some volatility. If I have a low range, there need to be, a cataclysm to break out to happens. If there's a small range, probably you're going to not have any action. There is a nuance when you have a very very super small range, because we need to clarify what is big and small. If you have very two big ranges, sorry, you have very very small ranges, then you could say that instead of volatility going down, it's going up. But let me show you what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now you're watching this. As you can see in the gray area, this is a small tight range, and they exhibit a lot of volatility up and down, low below and up upper the range. But for example, when you have a big range, it break out. So this is what I'm saying. There is some normal ranges like this one. This is a normal range, almost. I mean, when the ranges is this big, are 24 ticks. Yeah, almost like the one we had today. Today we had a good range, but the action hasn't come. Why? It makes sense that we have been ranging and we had a training day today. So the previous open range was bullish, so this is called green of the day. When you have a previous open range above it, you call it green of the day. So in the short term, you have this new open range, which is calling you short. You short it. That's okay. But I mean, this previous open range could say to you that if that this open range should go on up and should broke this, you could definitely took very heavy longs. Slinging some size because your previous open range is calling you that you are green to operate longs, green of the day, but that didn't happen. The action on bonds is quite been just going up lately from the opening. Let's see the bonds. Yeah, okay, we got a good short, but my surface is not showing that for some reason. Uh, okay, bonds were down. That was a good action on bonds. I didn't watch this. I need to put my alerts. I could short this very easy. Definitely was an easier trade. That's why important to always check your markets. And of course, I'm took Russell just main reverting, actually going up. Usually these things goes against the indexes, but I don't have a strategy to understand when, so I don't fade it. But I am very aware that a lot of times going to counter trade the Russell. I mean the indexes, Russell is going to take the another side. Commodities, I'm not trading commodities these days, but I have my commodities on there, right? So this was a beautiful trade for me. I could trade this trade kind of trades any day, any freaking day. Yeah, it could be. default was fairly better. I want to see the Nasdaq, so let's unlink this. I'll make it the Nasdaq. Now bonds going down and equities going up makes sense. Okay, good. This is the Nasdaq. I don't like to see the DOM of the Nasdaq because it's too freaking fast, to be honest. And if the DOM is too fast, I don't see any edge on looking at it because I cannot process what is happening. Oh, damn. Quick settings, minimal trade size. Okay, data loading. Let's create a bind. Good. So yes, what I was saying is inside of this open range, you don't trade. You trade above, you trade below. And well, the market is very quiet today. Probably it doesn't worth to actually spend more money on this. I'm going to refresh this data because because it's definitely wrong. Yeah, that's it. What? Okay. Looks like no balloon. And this is weird, huh? It shouldn't be like this. No, it's not showing correctly. We should be able to see the tape here like this, but we are unable, and that's weird. Nope, that sucks. If we cannot see that, that will be a very big problem. Well, I think I'm going to stop it here, guys. If you have any question, please ask it. Oh, you have liquidity on front. You should be seeing a lot of cells in this tape. If that could be the case, there's when you scalp very quickly. But because you have liquidity on front, you always want to have liquidity on front. But well, that's lame. I don't know why this is working like this. This one is unnecessary. Yeah, that's sad. I know this is options. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. If you have any questions, please let me know. You get a telegram. We will keep this on every day. Today the PNL. Let's check the performance. I think we did good today. Yesterday we made some good money, but now in the last days we're above, so I want to keep it that way. Okay, thank you for coming, and see you next time.